Now, on February 2nd, Apple dropped its newest creation, the Apple Vision Pro. Ostensibly a virtual reality headset under the moniker of spatial computing, the device is renowned for its image quality and motion tracking, and maybe infamous for that $3,500 price tag. Okay. Still, there's room for devices like the Apple Vision Pro alongside Meta's Quest 3 headset, and the new product category may be out of reach for most of us for now, but technology is bound to get better and cheaper over time. But until that day of affordability comes, let's dream about what might be possible if WWE fully embraced Apple's new headset. Here are 5 ways WWE could use Vision Pro to create immersive pro wrestling experiences for the universe. And hang out for number 5 because I think it's just weird enough to maybe be a game changer. Spatial Interviews. There are plenty of interviews with professional wrestlers. In the past decade or so, sports entertainers have really embraced speaking up, with the fear of revealing a peek behind the curtain subsiding to the point that even Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque now reveals previously taboo topics on Impulsive, Logan Paul's podcast. With the Vision Pro, WWE could take that concept to another level, allowing fans to feel what it's like to sit across from their favorite superstars, look them directly in their eyes in 3D, and hear them discuss sports entertainment. It has the potential to offer an immersive and tactile experience hereto unseen in the genre. Imagine using the same tech for promos. Your favorite wrestler speaking angrily directly to your face. You can almost feel the halitosis through the headset. It would be a remarkable thing. Multicam replays. Straight out of the gate, there's not going to be any new 3D VR content for WWE with the Apple Vision Pro. It just doesn't exist. But as the Fed ramps up its library of that genre of content, it would be amazing to see items from the WWE Network library enhanced with multi-camera views. In this, maybe we could see and choose the angle from which the classic WWE moments occurred. Previously, these angles have been integrated into documentaries, but here we could navigate the angles ourselves, choosing from where to watch the moment. Naturally, this is going to be limited to what the WWE Network has on hand, and it's quite possible these different angles just aren't available. So that may make multicam replays a pipe dream, but it would be so cool if it were possible, and a way to breathe new life into those classic matches that we've seen again and again and again. Rewatches and superstar drop-ins. This is another case of, quote, the majority of WWE's library isn't compatible with Apple's spatial experiences. But superstar commentaries could be an amazingly cool way to rewatch older pivotal matches. Imagine you're watching your favorite Randy Orton match on a resizable screen. It's enormous in virtual space. During the match, you turn to your left, and there, standing in your virtual space, is the Viper himself. He's watching the match right along with you and commenting on the things that you're both watching, providing insight. Maybe you're watching a legendary Dusty Rhodes match, and his son, the American Nightmare, is just sitting next to you talking about his dad. The unique opportunities are limitless, and yes, it's just a fancy match commentary, but the concept of sitting and watching a match alongside your favorite superstar is an exciting prospect, and it should be able to be accomplished using Apple's spatial computing. This would be another cool way to refresh the WWE's library. Live 3D broadcast with multiple vantage points. This is the biggie. Live 3D spatial experiences. This is it. This is the live event treatment from your couch. There was an app called Melody VR that would allow you to purchase pre-recorded concerts from bands like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco. And once purchased, you could move around to individual vantage points in an arena, pick a preferred one, whether it's in the front row or the middle of the floor, or maybe up on the stage with the band, and you could enjoy the whole concert. What I'm suggesting is very similar to this, except live. Imagine you're watching SmackDown, and instead of watching the Fox feed, you're able to watch the show from the announce table next to Corey Graves and Wade Barrett. Or maybe you're sitting in the front row on the hard camera side. Or maybe you're just sitting next to the hard cam itself. Heck, maybe you set up shop on the turnbuckle. It's up to you. It would be 3D, it would be immersive, and the closest thing to being at a live event without leaving your home. Plus, users would get to hear live commentary, which is a benefit not afforded to those actually in attendance. But if this reimagined live experience isn't enough, next idea might have enough juice to make the $3,500 price tag worth it. Maybe. Audiences and communities. Upon launch, Apple Vision Pro supported a feature called Personas. which Apple describes as a dynamic, natural representation of your face and hand movements that allows others to see you while you're using Apple Vision Pro. The result is cool looking, even if it's clear the tech hasn't exactly climbed out of that uncanny valley yet. What does that have to do with our WWE concept? Well, picture this. You're watching WrestleMania in live 3D experience that I just laid out. It's 3D, it's immersive, it's 180 degrees right in front of you. But what about behind you? Look behind you. It's dozens of other sports entertainment fans watching the show in virtual space right next to you. Thanks to your personas, you could see their individual faces and reactions as the action plays out in front of all of you. Perhaps you could even hear them if you choose to. It's a unique way to not be alone watching WWE PLEs in this virtual space. Instead, you enjoy the spatial arena, starting chants maybe, reacting, maybe you could even hold signs, and you could even show your colors with your persona with custom clothes and decorations as you support your favorite superstars. That sounds like a heck of an experience to me. Now famously, Netflix is not committed to developing for the Apple Vision Pro, and to be fair, it's unlikely that the $3,500 version of the new product category will become mainstream enough in the short term. The future home of Raw and presumably WWE's entire content library in the future would have to choose to embrace Apple's device and any other device this experience would be available for, including Meta's Quest headsets perhaps, before anything remotely like this could play out. However, WWE is a forward-thinking company when it comes to technology, and if Netflix does an about-face to its position on Apple Vision Pro, WWE could be one of Netflix's first true dives into well-thought-out spatial experiences and what they could look like. So what do you think? What would be your killer feature for the WWE network in VR? Remember, leave a comment, share exactly what you'd like to see from an Apple WWE team-up. If you like this video, subscribe, and check out this video where I compare the Marvel Cinematic Universe to WWE's recent storylines.